What will come as no surprise is I have another Kensui product, and I promise this is not becoming the Kensui channel, but I did order a good bit of stuff from them because I love their products, and they don't all come in at once. So, but I got this, the ANKR. It's kind of this boot thing that can let you connect weight plates to on pre-order, and they arrived. I wasn't going to do an unboxing video. I ripped right into them to test them out, and so I like them. I like them a lot. Say that up front. They're great. But when you get it in the bag, I got 2 of them because I like to work both legs. You can use one, and they are a bit pricey. So always look for a coupon code and double that with whatever holiday sale that they got going on at the time, because they are pricey and you only get one. It's not like the Adjusta-Bells where you spend 40 something bucks and you get both handles. You get one. But I wanted 2. And so you get the boot. I don't know what they call that, but I'm calling it a boot. And then you get the plate holders. You get 3 of them. And you can connect the weights onto the sides of this and onto the bottom for the bigger weight plates, because the larger weight plates aren't going to let this thing sit flat on the ground, because it'll protrude out further, and so it might have you tiptoeing like that. So you want to put the plates on the bottom that are, I mean, the 25 plates and up is probably what you need to do on that. And they do have extension options for these, but I didn't get those. Maybe later, I don't know, probably not. But this seems to be fine for what I'm going to be using it for. I got the Easy Vest Pro because I wanted a heavier weight vest than the one I was currently using for my leg day on suspension training. And well, that looked like the best option. I was getting into weighted calisthenics, and that's the #1 vest that they all recommended. So you get that, then you have to get weight plates. And then I saw the Adjusta-Bells, and I was like, well, I have the weight plates anyway. Why don't I get a few more weight plates, even though they're a bit pricey, but they do last forever, so they're worth the investment. And lo and behold, I'm back to training with iron. Though I want to remind everybody that I did go more than 2.5 years without ever using any iron. Not weight, because I had sandbags and those Bosu things, but and a weight vest. But I didn't train with iron since I left the gym in March 2020. But about 2.5 years later, yeah, I'm back to it. But I'm still training suspension training along with weighted calisthenics, and still using resistance bands, and also using resistance bands to help assist me in learning certain calisthenics moves that I'll probably never unlock because I'm old and I just started. But I'm having a lot of fun. It's okay to stink at things. It's okay to just be a general fitness enthusiast, and we need to normalize that. Make more people fit and healthy. So, and I'm having a lot of fun. And remember, I've been collecting home gym equipment, most of it relatively inexpensive, and I'm a thrift shopper, so I don't mind getting stuff used, and I don't mind waiting on sales because I don't have to have any of it. And so I've been gathering up a bunch of stuff. And by the way, quick shout out to the patrons. The gear that I buy, and whether I like it or don't like it, that I'm not going to be using in regular rotation of the stuff I like to use. The first patron gear giveaway video is up. So check that out, giving away about 8 or 9 different pieces of exercise equipment. And so if you haven't seen that and you're a patron, the $10 and up patrons get access to that. And I think the priciest thing in that was the not that I paid full price for it, but was the TRX Elite is one of the things I'm just going to give away to the patrons. And nobody's claimed it yet. So anyway, $10 and up patrons can watch that video and all that. Anyway, back to the review. I like having 2 to use for bilateral movements. I like the idea of the connector that I haven't received yet, but I got along pretty okay without it. And I'm not the most mobile guy. You can see in some of the B-rolls, at a certain point, I need to start stretching more because sometimes you'll see my knee bend because I can't fully extend my leg in certain movements without having to slight bend in the knee because I just don't stretch all that well. But, hey, like I said, I'm old. But I need to get better, and so I'm going to make an effort. But I like being able to do the hamstring curls. I like to be able to do the leg extensions and the isolation work, so it's not all squats and lunges. I like the design of this, and I know people have compared it to the Monkey Feet, but the Monkey Feet holds dumbbells, and depending on the size of the dumbbell, you might walk around like you're wearing heels, right? This is a totally different thing. This thing is about using the weight plates that you already have and attaching them to your feet in a way that makes sense. And so I don't think that they're really comparable. They're two different products for two different other kinds of products, so to speak. So I don't get people comparing or saying this was kind of a rip-off of that. It's not even close. There's certainly and I've never used the Monkey Feet, and I don't have a whole rack of dumbbells, so I thought it looked cool, but it's not something I ever thought I'd use, because I'm not going to spend the money on a bunch of dumbbells, especially after I spent some money on some weight plates. And I have the Adjusta-Bells for adjustable dumbbells, and they go up to 70 pounds, and I've got enough weight plates to make both of them go up to 70 pounds, so great. So this product is for people who are in the same kind of situation I am. Or if you're at home and you have a bar, maybe you have some adjustable dumbbells, but you have a bar and you have some plates, you have a rack, but your bench doesn't have the leg extension curl attachment to it or whatever. You don't have to be a weighted calisthenics guy looking to add some isolation work. You can be that guy and look at this product and think, yeah, I have weight plates and I want to do some isolation work without buying a bunch of other attachments and stuff that can incorporate that and get to work. So it's for that person as well. This is a great product. It's really easy to use. I have a size 11 foot. And so when I put my foot in there and tighten these down, and I put in the little pads on the sides, you know, it looks like from the B-roll it takes a long time to put on, but it's really not that complicated. And your feet don't slide around in there when you're moving around. I was very impressed with that. And of course, I'm sure like in some of the promo videos, they have these little girls with obviously going to have smaller feet than I have, and it wasn't moving around on them either. So I wondered, well, what's the size of that? Well, actually, feet bigger than mine even could fit in this. But because you can tighten it down really good with these straps, tighten it to your feet, you don't have to worry about that. So in that respect, it works just fine. So there's no wobbly or moving or you feel your feet coming out of it. Nothing like that. So I appreciated that. That was one of my curiosities, and this passed that test. So all told, I really like it. I like the exercise variety, and I'm not someone who needs 100 different exercises. When I see products that say, can do over 100 exercises, well, I'm not going to do 100 different exercises. I do the same basic exercises, no matter what equipment I use, whether I'm doing weighted calisthenics, or I'm using resistance bands, or my suspension trainer, or whatever. Just using the Adjusta-Bells, just to do a whole dumbbell type workout, along with pull-ups or something for a vertical pull, doing the same movements. That's just me. So that didn't sell it, but this adds enough variety for me to do the isolation that I need to do. And if I don't feel like digging out the bands for certain exercises, I can just throw those on my lower body day. Well, I already have the weight plates out for my Easy Vest Pro, and throw in some extensions and curls and maybe some donkey kicks or maybe some knee raises or throw in some abductor or adductor work. That's all I need it for. I don't need it to do 1,000 different things. I need it to do those things that I thought that's what I need it for, so I'm going to get that to do those things. And in that case, it worked out great. So I highly recommend this product. If you already have weight plates or you want to get into weighted calisthenics and you're like, well, leg day, is it just going to be squats and squats and squats and lunges and squats and squats and bridges and squats? No, you can get away with some isolation work and accessory work with the ANKR. It does exactly what I wanted it to do, and its quality is on par with other products from this company, which are extremely high quality, worth the money. Even their inexpensive items are worth the money because the quality is just so high, and they're just incredibly useful things. So highly recommend Anchor. Anyway, if you liked this video and found it helpful, click the like button. If you didn't like this video, you can click the dislike button. I don't care, and YouTube will hide it anyway, which I don't get. That was always stupid to me. Anyway, do that. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, please do so, because this channel is all about general fitness, and a theology geek who has been trying out different products to see what he likes to use to stay fit without ever having to go back to the gym. Not that I'm against gyms. I have nothing wrong with gyms. I went to the gym for a long time and had great success in the gym, but I like to work out in my office. I think that all these little home fitness products are really cool, and I like the way that I train, and I stay consistent. I don't miss the sense of community at Planet Fitness because there wasn't any. Everyone listens to their headphones and ignores you. So it's like working out by myself at the house or in the office or at a park is no different than working out at the gym, at least in my experience. So I want people to get involved and get in shape. Don't worry about looking like the next Instagram roid monster, because that's not realistic for most people, and I accept that. You know, I'm not the influencer guy with, you know, huge muscles. I think I have a pretty decent physique for a guy who's 45, and I want other people to be as healthy and be their best as possible. That's what this channel is about. So if you want to support this channel financially, you can go to patreon.com/theologygeekfitness, and $10 or more will get you into the patron gear giveaway thing. But there's also other reasons to be, if you're looking for ways to train. I am incorporating a lot of my routines using the gear that I like to use, which is predominantly like this weighted calisthenics stuff, the resistance bands, obviously, suspension training, especially with the T2 ISO trainer, which is still my favorite piece of kit. Sandbags, the Bosu hydro balls, the stuff that I like to use. I make routines out of that. And if you have that or similar equipment and you're looking for routines, not saying mine are the best ever, but you can follow along. There's no audio to those routines. You don't hear me count off reps. You don't hear me grunt. You don't hear me talk about how my glutes are on fire. It's just you can follow along while you listen to your favorite podcast or music or whatever else. So that option is there too, and there's more videos on the way. So if you support the channel financially, I very much appreciate it, and I like to give back, which is why I'm doing the gear giveaway. Anyway, I appreciate you watching this video. I'll see you in the next one. God bless.